My doctor tells me I have something called vascular dementia, which is essentially a continuous series of tiny strokes. The brain gradually closes down. You lose words, you lose your memory, which for a writer is pretty much the point. That's why I could finally write this book. And why, of course, it's my last novel. Strangely enough, it would be just as accurate to call it my first novel. I wrote several drafts as far back as my time at St. Thomas Hospital during the war. I just couldn't ever find a way to do it, because it's entirely autobiographical. I haven't changed any of the names, including my own. But the problem was, I had for a very long time decided to tell the absolute truth. And I think you've read the book. You'll understand why. I got first-hand accounts of all the events I didn't personally witness. The conditions in prison, the evacuation of Dunkirk, everything. But the effect of all this honesty was rather pitiless, you see. I couldn't any longer imagine what purpose would be served by it. Because, in fact, I never went to see my sister, Cecilia, June of 1940. I never made that journey to Balham. So the scene in which I confessed to them is invented, imagined, and in fact could never have happened. Because Robbie Turner died of septicemia at Bray Dunes on the 1st of June 1940, the last day of the evacuation. And I was never able to put things right with my sister Cecilia, because she was killed on the 15th of October 1940 by the bomb that destroyed the gas and water mains at Balham Tube Station. So my sister and Robbie never had the time together that they both so longed for and deserved, and which ever since I've always felt I prevented. But what sense of hope and satisfaction could a reader derive from an ending like that? So in the book, I wanted to give them what they lost out on in life. I like to think that this wasn't weakness or evasion, but a final act of kindness. I gave them their happiness.